yeah, obviously, as I said before, SkandeaR, the second seed in the whole tournament, so going to perform quite well, or expected to perform quite well. Obviously, saw other players being quite nervous, especially in the beginning rounds, but I think SkandeaR is a player who's not really gonna be affected by much nerves because he has so much experience playing RPG tournaments. And Asunoo, I know he's a good driver, but yeah, apart from that, I don't really have much information on him. He's an Ensure player, and Ensure obviously a very good team in RPG. And we got Chaoshand from Milky Way, and we got Ableton, who is also from Ensure. He's rocking the, I think, the Korean name. So yeah, if you see a Korean name, that's Ableton right here. As we see Asunoo nearing the finish. So let's talk about this map. This map is very technical, and I think one of the harder maps in the map pool. Quite close quarters, lots of neo slides you have to do. But yeah, apart from that, it's just a beautiful map. So yeah, 15 seconds and then we'll get underway with the first round. So let's go with Chaoshand for the first round. So good luck to all the players, and here we go. So we got a bit of a tight section, lots of drifts in the first part to get up this staircase. And did someone already make a slight mistake? You see Asunoo drop down like 2 seconds or something? Yeah. So this checkpoint is very decisive. You have to do like a bumper bounce, and it's a very precise angle you need to have. But it looks like everyone's making it. Everyone actually making it, so no, I think Chaos, he didn't make it. He has to go for the respawn, and that's such a setback. Like this checkpoint we already saw yesterday, it's so decisive. Puts him down to 12 seconds behind. We see SkandeaR leading the pack, Asunoo a couple seconds behind. And yeah, already for the first round we see quite a difference in in pace. This map probably like the least forgiving map out of all. Well, maybe Mara Park is also a contender for that. But yeah, we see SkandeaR, just some solid driving from him so far. Let's follow him actually. Right. See Asunoo 5 seconds behind. Just 3 seconds behind him is Ableton lurking in his back, and Chaos again, with 16 seconds behind SkandeaR. So definitely not out of it, but he will have to depend on mistakes from all the other drivers. Yeah, let's follow Ableton here. See if he can catch up a little bit. He's 5 seconds behind Asunoo right now. Ooh, that was a bit rough. There's actually a shorter way to get enough speed. You can jump to the right here, but he has to take the safe way now. So that's a time loss for him. So Mitriani, he bets on SkandeaR first, Asunoo second, Chaos third, Ableton fourth. Yeah, that's a fair assumption. I think SkandeaR, like it's gonna be most likely a easy victory for him, first place. But the second place is actually, looking at the seedings as well, it's hard to call actually. It's very hard to call. But yeah, we see Ableton, he dropped down a little bit more. And this following sections, I think, will be quite tough to gain more time on everyone. But let's see. Asunoo, if he makes a big mistake, then there's a chance for Ableton, but I don't think it's gonna happen because this section isn't the hardest, this last section on this map, but we'll see. Wait, did Asunoo... I think he made a mistake actually, earlier when we weren't spectating him. Looks like he's 21 seconds behind SkandeaR. SkandeaR clocking in a crazy time of 3:47, which is 2 seconds behind the world record. That's actually insane. It's 1 second behind his PB. That's fucking insane. How do you do that? It's like no one has ever driven a time like that except for Morpio and SkandeaR. That's insane. Nice save time, exactly. Yeah, exactly. We were expecting this, but like setting that time, that's just incredible. That's like, that's hard to ask of anyone, especially in rounds mode. Like, that's just insane. that's insane. But yeah, so look, Ableton, he actually managed to get 2nd place, and Chaos, he got 3rd place, and Asunoo 4th place. So this is the point distribution. So we'll see. I wonder if SkandeaR is even gonna make a mistake in this whole match. What do you guys think? Is he gonna make a mistake? Is he gonna make a respawn? Alright, let's follow the pack here. So far, a lot closer than the previous round. Ooh, Chaos. He got a bit of a rough landing there, but he managed to save it. Go down the staircase with freewheeling. Ooh, and Asunoo getting a bit more speed. Ooh, SkandeaR, did he bump? I think SkandeaR bumped, and now Chaos and Asunoo took him over. And it looks like Chaos was doing the... Oh no, that's a respawn. That's a respawn for Asunoo. Let's follow SkandeaR. Let's see if he can chase Chaoshand down in the section. Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like Chaos is doing a wallbang strat there, while Asunoo was doing a drift. But that's interesting, seeing different lines there. But yeah, I think Chaoshand is sweating with SkandeaR behind his back. And yeah, SkandeaR going in for the overtake. Yeah, and SkandeaR in 1st place, like we're used to again. Yeah. Oh, SkandeaR! Is that a caster's curse? Should I just shut up this whole match? Oh no, that was a big respawn actually for him. Don't know what happened there. I think he had a bug landing or something, and then he had to respawn because he didn't have enough speed for the jump. Will he go for the risky jump? Yeah, okay, he will make it. But yeah, with that respawn, actually still in 2nd place, but Chaos seems to be 6 seconds ahead right now. So let's see if SkandeaR is going to do something about that. Right, I'm gonna go to Asunoo, see if he can make something happen, because he's just a couple seconds behind SkandeaR. He really wants to get some points on the board. Right, we're nearing the last minute of this map. So actually I'm gonna go over to SkandeaR, because we see a battle going on with Chaoshand and SkandeaR. This is gonna be very, very close. SkandeaR, he just needs to, you know, not get the nerves get the best of him, because having SkandeaR being in a fight with SkandeaR is not you know, the most chill experience, I imagine. But yeah, I think he already bumped. He bumped, I think. He lost his second place actually and is now in a fight with Asunoo. Oh no, that's a really bad mistake. I think he is definitely gonna be out of this round. As we see Asunoo nearing the last corner. One more checkpoint coming up. And that's it. SkandeaR taking first place yet again. Asunoo taking second place. And Chaos taking the third place. And we see Ableton actually quite far behind. So, yeah. Apart from SkandeaR winning it, quite a turnaround. As we see pretty much a reverse of the latter three players. It's gonna be some quite equal point distribution here. Yeah, I agree with you, Astronaut. Morpio and SkandeaR are just on a different level. Now it's gonna be interesting in the later rounds to see that unfold, them battle it out between each other. But yeah, let's go into the last round of this map. Let's follow Ableton, as he's actually in first place right now. And yeah, the first obstacle coming up, and wow, Ableton actually making a mistake. Let's see if he can make the jump though, because this is the very key part of this map. And Asunoo actually also having to respawn. Unfortunate. So that's gonna be a less closer round, at least in the beginning so far. As we see, obviously, SkandeaR gaining a comfortable lead already. Chaoshand nearing the freewheeling section down the stairs, and then Ableton and Asunoo being a bit further behind. Let's follow Chaos, see if we can make this happen. This wallbang is actually, I haven't seen this wallbang before. I'm not sure if it's faster or if it's more like a preference thing. Ooh, we see Ableton and Chaoshand actually being pretty close to each other. It's actually crazy to see, you know, right at the beginning of a round, SkandeaR is just gaining like 8 seconds instantly or 5 seconds instantly on the whole pack. That just tells like about his skill level and his concentration and his consistency. It's so insane on maps like this to see him perform, just so consistent. But yeah, Ableton driving quite well as well, going for the overtake because Chaos had a bit of a rough landing there. Ooh, let's see, this was the rough section from last round. And Ableton actually overtaking him. So I think we saw Chaos hitting that little window over there. Let's see if they both opt for the big jump. And they will. Oh, that was... Oh no, can he turtle? Oh, he unturtles. That was very clutch, but you know, that's already a big time loss for him. That's like, I think, at least 3 to 4 seconds time loss. So let's see if he can make it happen. There's still some sections to be, you know, gained time gainers. So let's see. We enter the cave section, and we got 2 seconds between Ableton and Chaoshand. Let's see how this round's gonna unfold. I think Chaoshand had a little bit of a worse landing on that dirt, but doesn't look like it's much actually. So let's see. Koreans are unbeatable at this game, exactly. Those Koreans, man. Alright, last section coming up. Let's see if Chaoshand really needs to risk it if he wants to get the second place. Needs to go full risk right now. Does the drift? Oh, that wasn't the best entry into the staircase section. There's still some time to be gained, I think. Let's see. He's lurking in the shadows of Ableton right now. Oh no, that's a... Oh, that's a respawn. I think that's it for him. I don't think he will contend second place right now. But let's actually look at Asunoo. Where is he at? Alright, he's quite far behind. I think he will have time to finish, but yeah, not have time to catch anyone. As we see SkandeaR finishing, and Ableton again finishing second place. That's a 6-pointer for him. And Chaoshand driving the last straight, getting third place. And Asunoo, will he make it? I think it's gonna be close, but he will. In the last 18 seconds. Nice, so that concludes map 1. We see SkandeaR so far as expected with a perfect score of 30 points. And Ableton with 15 points actually. So that's interesting. That's because Ableton, he was the last, the 31st seed of the whole tournament. So that's like pretty much second to worst seed you can have. And he's actually on second place right now. It's early game, but that's definitely an upset so far. Proving that he can be quite consistent. Yeah, man, he stepped it up. Let's see if he can continue stepping it up right now. As we see Jumanji as the second map. So players will drive one warm-up. And then I can do a little bit of cam 7ing on this map. So we got a big, yeah, pretty much a city with a beach and some construction site over there, as well as here. It's like a factory, pretty much. So very beautiful map made by Yo-Yo. So yeah, this map has been played the most so far in round 1. I think that's because it's quite easy. You know, the lines are pretty nice to take, but that's, you know, it will be you know, harder to compete on it because everyone will have a pretty fast pace on it because there's less room for error. Yeah, it's I think most players are very comfortable with this map and expected it to be played a lot as well. So people are quite trained on this. As they go into the factory here. They stole his watch, he wants it back. Yeah. I'm not sure if there's like a actual storyline that's connected with this map. Would be interesting. Yeah, what I really liked is this beach with this volleyball section actually. I think that's a pretty cool addition. I wish this ball was able to roll around, you know. Ah, it's like the movie, I see. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, let's follow the players. You know, again, we see in the warm-up SkandeaR just being in front of so much. Tease ball. But yeah, cool that you guys are all watching. So this is more of a question to all the viewers. SkandeaR, you know, he's gonna probably take it pretty convincingly. But who's gonna take second place? Who are you guys rooting for? What do you guys think? Is it Ableton, Asunoo, or Chaos? Beats by Chaos. You're gonna take it. Okay. Interesting. Oh, SkandeaR, where's he going? Ableton. We got Astronaut rooting for Ableton. Ooh, we're seeing 3 or 4 sub-4s on this map. Oh, that's oh man. If SkandeaR actually makes it happen, you know, if he's able to make sub-4 happen on this map, that would already be insane. You know, as we see, only 3 players in the world so far managed to get a sub-4 time, and that's in time attack. If he managed to do that in rounds mode, that's just crazy. But you know, we've seen it happen in the previous map, so let's see. So chat rooting for Ableton, okay, cool. I like that because he's a bit of the underdog here, being quite a low seeded player. SkandeaR winning the warm-up while even going a bit of on an adventure at one point. Let's put in the good luck, have funs. And see the second map of round 1 in match B unfold. Let's see. Alright, let's follow the crowd favorite Ableton for the first couple minutes. So this map again, it's a quite easy map compared to all the other maps, so you really don't want to make any mistakes. And you gotta make sure that you have a right balance between, you know, risking it and driving consistent, because driving consistent might not even be enough, you know. The other players might be like just a little bit faster than you, or might risk a little bit more, so it's gonna be interesting. Oh, let me turn on those name tags. We see SkandeaR again, SkandeaR being in front in the first place, Ableton in second. On this grass turn, where you have to manage your speed. Getting onto the bumper, every player doing it quite consistent. Ooh, I take that back. Chaos, he bumps into the wall, actually loses, I think that's like 2 seconds. Actually, oh, what's happening? Chaos and Ableton both having to respawn there. Oh my god, and I gotta be honest, I never filled this area. This jump always just worked for me. I don't know what happened. He might have accidentally, air braked while doing the flip or something. That was looking very weird. But yeah, we see Chaos and Ableton being way in the back right now. Already being 12 seconds behind. So we pretty much have 2 fights going on. In the front we have Asunoo, and in front of him we have SkandeaR. And then way behind we got Ableton, and then behind him we got Chaos. So I think this is an interesting fight to watch, because these players are very close to each other. So let's see this unfold. The fence can block you randomly, so no backflip. I see. That's that sucks. And that's interesting that both players actually had that happen to them. But yeah, what a crazy round we got here. Ableton still in front of Chaos, but not for long. We see Chaos going for the overtake, getting that section just a little bit better, and going to 3rd place right now. I think 2nd place and 1st place will be a bit too much out of reach for them. But we'll see what happens, you know. In this RPG style of driving, anything can happen, you know. Just 1 respawn or 2 respawns, will change the round up its head. So you're never completely out of it, but it's looking grim so far. And what's up, Nightbot? Enjoying the action as well in the chat. Yeah, Ableton. Let's see if he can make this happen. You know, he's still 15 points right now. I think he would like to continue being in 2nd place with the points, but yeah, it will be tough for him. So let's see as we near the last minute of this map. He really needs to push it a little bit, because I think Chaos knows that he's lurking behind and he will just focus on driving, you know, consistent. So let's see. He needs to preserve speed here, because hitting once is, you know, you'll lose so much speed, and in this whole area, it's like a whole area where you need to maintain your speed. So it's very important that you don't do a wall tap or anything. But yeah, we see Chaos actually moving up in front of him. I think that's 2 seconds now. So let's see. Ableton! And he crashes. I see what he was going for. He was going for the risk. But yeah, actually we see SkandeaR getting the sub 4 minutes. That's insane. But yeah, let's focus on the back. Yeah, we see Chaos going for 3rd place. Asunoo getting the 2nd place. And Ableton, you know, was not that bad of a performance, but you know, in the end Chaos came on top. And yeah, just SkandeaR with that 395.0. That's just madness. That's actually insane. Again, doing it. So, do you guys think, will he go for another sub 4? Will he go for a sub 4 on this round and on the next round? What do you guys think? So far so good. Ableton again driving that start quite nicely. We see him contend 1st place. So let's follow him again. The crowd favorite, it seems. Yeah, you really want to land like quite to the left there, so you can drift smoothly into that corner. Ooh, we see. Yeah, this flip, it looked consistent, but I guess things can happen. Not having the right landing there. Ableton dropping in last place. You know, that just shows the level of you know, consistency you need to have. Like if you land one, you have one incorrect landing, you just get overtaken by everyone. But we see SkandeaR making a mistake. What happened? That's no sub 4 for him. Actually being last right now. That's a sight we will rarely see this whole match, I think. Yeah, let's actually follow SkandeaR, see if he's gonna, you know, make it happen, see if he can gain some positions. We see Chaoshand, Asunoo, and Ableton being very close to each other, so this is gonna be an interesting round. With SkandeaR being a couple seconds behind, it's you know, up for grabs, and ooh, almost not making that jump. But yeah, he's kind of struggling so far in this round. So let's see if he can make something happen. But I'm gonna follow the pack so far. Story of this match: SkandeaR dying in the warm-up, driving WR 1st round, trolling 2nd round, but still getting 1st. Yep. We'll see. Yeah, but I'm gonna follow this pack and see what's gonna happen, because it's gonna be interesting to see this round unfold. Being, you know, SkandeaR being out of it, at least for now. I think these players all want to get that juicy 10-pointer. Now SkandeaR isn't there to take it from them. So yeah, Ableton 3rd place right now, but he's very close. Only 2 seconds. Oh no. Oh no, he just got yeeted. This magnet just yeeted him out of the map. And we see Chaos actually making a mistake there. And SkandeaR is now in 2nd place right now. Just, you know, in like less than 10 seconds the round just was flipped on its head, and Asunoo, I'm sorry, just looking at the checkpoint splits and probably being like, what the fuck happened? But yeah, he's, you know, he just needs to be consistent so far. But we see SkandeaR being 3 seconds or something behind him. So, yeah, SkandeaR is probably, let's actually follow him. Because SkandeaR, he might go for some very risky lines, because I don't think he has much to lose. But yeah, I think it's actually not very possible without a mistake, so let's follow Asunoo, see if he's gonna make it. Getting that 10-pointer would be a very nice boost in his points, actually. So he does it, actually getting a very nice time of 4 minutes and 6 seconds. SkandeaR finishing, Ableton getting 3rd place, and Chaos not too far behind, actually getting that last place. So interesting round, that was very interesting. Everyone died multiple times and kind of, you know, proving me wrong that this map is the easiest. But yeah, very great race. SkandeaR so far 46 points, so that's not a clean sweep actually. I think most of us were expecting a clean sweep, but that's not happening anymore. Asunoo 28 points, Ableton 22, Chaos with 19. So I have to remind you guys, so actually 2 players will go to the winner's bracket. So SkandeaR, you know, he's probably aiming for that 1st place. But the 2nd place is almost equally as important, because you want to go to that winner's bracket. So these players still have a lot to play for. Chaos doing a nice line there. Getting some speed here to get hopefully a nice landing on this next section, and he does. This pipe section is actually, ooh, it's very dangerous, and he kind of displays it. Like, this pipe section is, it's easy, but if you want to risk it, then like there's opportunities to risk this part, but it's, you know, as the name says, it's very risky. But yeah, Chaos dropping behind. We see him being 6.7 seconds behind, so yeah, not too great of a start for him. Ableton 3rd place, and Asunoo actually keeping up with SkandeaR so far, so he's driving very nice, as we see him, you know, just being 0.3 of a second behind him. So let's see if he can keep this up. You know, being keeping up with SkandeaR is already, you know, display of skill in itself. So yeah, I think SkandeaR is maybe not so happy that he's not able to go for the clean sweep. Ableton 3rd position, and Chaos, man, he's so far behind actually, that's unfortunate. You see him plus 21 seconds already, so he must have made another major mistake there. But yeah, looks like the split between SkandeaR and Asunoo is kind of growing a little bit, even though it's only 1.6 seconds, which is pretty much nothing in RPG. I think SkandeaR wants to prove himself though. Let's see how far Ableton is. Ah yeah, he looks like he's 8 seconds behind, so kind of tough. I think it's 3rd position for him, so oh no. I just missed that. I'm sorry, but SkandeaR making a mistake. I think he had to respawn, because Asunoo is like 9 seconds in front of him. Oh no. What's happening, guys? Asunoo actually doing it on Jumanji. Or more, SkandeaR not doing it on Jumanji. Yo, here soon. Thanks for the follow, man. And nice driving yesterday, but unfortunate. But thank you for the follow. SkandeaR in 3rd place right now. Ableton, you know, quite comfortable in front of SkandeaR right now, but I think he's sweating. Yo, real twist. Thank you for the follow as well, man. Wow, all these follows coming in. Thank you guys. as well as Andros. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, let's focus on the match because Ableton, he's about to get his second place. And SkandeaR being 5 seconds ahead, or behind, I think it's not possible anymore. But yeah, Asunoo driving yet again a 4 minute and 3 seconds, very impressive. Ableton clocking in that 4:14. SkandeaR, unfortunate for him making that mistake, but still, you know, a very nice average time of 4:19. Chaos a bit behind again, 4:28. So again, quite a wild round there. Fortunate that I missed that mistake from SkandeaR. But you know, we can't have the camera on SkandeaR all the time because he's usually just rocking that first place. But yeah, SkandeaR or Asunoo driving solid so far, very consistent. And Yo Speed Self in the chat, Jebo, Flo, Astronaut, Beta Toast, Mitri, what's up guys? Nice to see everyone. And this is gonna be very interesting. We got Mediterranean Adventure. Oh, I haven't spotted. Wait, what's that? I haven't seen this. That's nice. A nice little Easter egg over there. Whoa, what's this? All these times getting ignored. I hope that's not gonna happen in the real match. Yeah, I never saw this as well. And it's so much in the open, you know. Let's see if we can find some other Easter eggs. So we got this area. Wow. Interesting, because you don't even drive here at all. But there's quite some detail to this. Looks like a boat. A place where they make boats. So where does this lead actually? Wait. Nowhere. We got the highway over there, and you do actually drive a little bit over that highway. Can you go in here? No. Man, Sorrow. Maybe he did the mapper, Sorrow. I wonder if he did some secret Easter egg in this map. Know that he created this whole area where you don't even drive to. But yeah, about this map. Quite a technical map as well. Very close quarters, doing again a lot of new sliding action where you can gain a lot of time. So yeah, as we see here, for example, SkandeaR taking this part very close. Driving you have to do here, as well as lots of other parts of this map. It's just very you know, technical and low speed driving. So yeah, this is actually the first time I'm gonna cover this map as well, because yesterday we didn't see this map. So it's gonna be very interesting. I'm sure there's gonna be some difference in lines players are gonna take as well. Yeah, this map is definitely very nice. Yeah, Mandark, I think you're usually watching you know, the new Trackmania and stuff, but people are still making some beautiful maps on Trackmania 2. With this title pack, there's just so much more possible, I think, visually, you know. Yeah, definitely one of the better looking maps in the map pool. But yeah, driving wise, I found this map to be very challenging actually. This one was very tough to get a good time in. Maprix saying this is a map for Chaos, so we'll see. You better not just have jinxed him there. Ah man, the map pool actually consists of 7 maps. So there are 7 maps in total, but there are 3 maps which are left over when the banning stage is in progress. So we have a banning stage where each player can ban 1 map. So if you do the math, that's you know, 4 maps banned, which leaves 3 maps. Yeah, so Mikri, being the admin of the cup, which map hasn't been played so far? He says there's just 1 map which hasn't been seen. Which one is that? Concrete. I see. Concrete. That's unfortunate because Concrete is definitely my favorite map. I really would love to see this map appear maybe in the future rounds. But, you know, maybe it will. You know, I think some players will just pick their worst map to be banned, but I think some other players might just switch it around, you know, and go for counter picks. So when people know that a player is worse on a map, they'll counter pick maybe to ban that map. But we'll see. Yeah. Exactly, like Astronaut says, the format of this tourney was basically 1 month or 4 weeks of time attacking these 7 maps, and then the best 32 average placements are qualifying into the rounds, and this is the first rounds that we're seeing. So this is the first time all these players are driving the rounds mode. So yeah, it's all pretty new as well to them, this format, you know. Each player probably getting used to the feeling of driving rounds mode after, you know, time attack. Time attack is such a different dynamic. Time attack, you just need to go full risk on every part. And, you know, obviously you can't go full risk in a format like this. Yeah, I think this map is quite hard compared to Jumanji. I think we'll see a bigger spread of all the opponents, and we see, you know, more average mistakes happening. But yeah, let's get this match underway. Right, again, let's do some predictions. Who is gonna get 2nd place on this map? And we're just assuming that SkandeaR is gonna take it all, so no disrespect to all the players, but I think that's what everyone's thinking. So, saying Ableton will get 2nd. Let's see. So we got this section over here. It's very close quarters. It's so close quarters that you can't even neo slide. And we see different approaches actually from all the players. And every player except for SkandeaR is going for the respawn. What? What happened? What happened there? That's insane. You see, like, everyone's just dying. Man. Interesting. But yeah, that was very interesting to see actually, because every player seemed to have a different approach. Because we have you can do a slide and then just full send it and bounce. But you can also slow down and get a more consistent line and drive on the little balance thing. But you can also do an even bigger drift and then do a shortcut on the staircase, I think. And that's what Asunoo was trying, I think. So we'll keep an eye in for the future rounds to see what happens there. But yeah, so far SkandeaR driving solid, being 7 seconds ahead in front of Asunoo. Asunoo rocking that 2nd place, and Ableton 3rd place, Chaos 4th. So it looks like all the players are very, very much spread. Look at this, so much spread. We see 7 seconds, 13 and 32 seconds. So interesting. Asunoo 10 seconds behind as he nears the, you know, like also a very neo slidey area. dodging the containers. Lots of Neo slides on this map. They've called this Neo Slide Adventure, or Mediterranean Neo Slide. But yeah, Asunoo, he's looking very drip. Saying, someone in the chat saying he's looking very drip. I like that expression. Chaos opting for the turtle. Yeah, man, stop being mean to him. But yeah, let's follow Ableton for a bit, see how he performs. I think this round will be a little bit less interesting because we see such huge splits in all the players, you know. Every player being at least 10 seconds in between each other. So at this, ooh, it looks like he's not doing the best turnaround there, leaving him with barely any speed at all, having to turn around. I think that's the smart decision there. Go for the turnaround. Yeah, you basically have to do a 180 there while going down, and then land smoothly so you have enough speed left over. Yo, Harpy, how are you doing? See a bit of a less exciting round so far, as we see all the players being oh no, Ableton, what are you doing? You got overtaken by Chaos. That was a huge respawn actually. Some plays you barely ever have to respawn, but he actually fell in between the containers there. I think he was, you know, trying to risk it a little bit, but you know, you don't have to risk in a situation like this. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. It's been an exciting match so far actually. We saw some rounds being flipped on its head. SkandeaR actually making a couple mistakes earlier on Jumanji, and Ableton performing quite well. But yeah, Asunoo also taking a couple first places, capitalizing on mistakes from SkandeaR. So pretty interesting. Yeah, I got the logo set up here. Thought that was a nice touch. And Ableton! Guys, SkandeaR setting such a sick time here. That's insane. Getting a 442 in a live round, on rounds mode. That's insane. Let's hit him with a nice time there. And see Asunoo as he nears the finish as well. Man, if SkandeaR continues driving like this, like players will have struggle like finishing between this time, you know. Yeah, Harpy, someone posted the logo in the streamer section on Discord, so you can download it there. Yeah, Chaoshand getting that third place. And let's see if Ableton... I think he actually DNF'd. Did he DNF? He DNF'd. I think he had not enough time to finish. And earlier we saw SkandeaR actually driving inhuman times in rounds, as if it was just WR hunting. So yeah, let's see this section coming up here. Let's follow Chaos, see all the approaches. We see, oh, Ableton going for that cut and getting first place, but it's very risky because it's quite hard, as we see Asunoo, you know, struggling with that section. But yeah, Ableton was tasting the first place position a little bit, but then SkandeaR has to, you know, take it away from him again. Ooh, not getting that new slide, getting a no slide there. But yeah, looks like that approach from Ableton and Asunoo is definitely working out, but it's a very risky one. Ooh, Ableton opting to go for the wall hit there. I'm not sure if that's faster, because it's definitely faster, but you get less exit speed, and you might struggle with this because this flip you need to be lined up, and not, this area you need to be very straight with your car. So quite a wild round yet again. As we see SkandeaR first place, followed by Chaos, and then Ableton. Wait, Ableton on third. Oh, Ableton actually dropping behind there onto last place. Asunoo taking him over. But yeah, let's see the splits. Looks like the splits are again quite far from each other. So we see SkandeaR 7 seconds in front of the second place, which is Chaos. And then again Asunoo being also quite 20 seconds behind. That's so much. 20 seconds, and then Ableton being 27 seconds behind. So that's very interesting. This map looks like it's the least forgiving map out of these 3 maps so far that we've seen. So yeah, interesting. I'm gonna follow SkandeaR to see his glorious lines in action. As not much is gonna happen, I think, with this leaderboard, but we'll keep an eye out. SkandeaR going for the no hit there. Also getting the perfect setup there. That was very smooth. Very smooth driving there. Yeah. I keep messing up Asunoo's name. I'm sorry about that. I know it's Asunoo, but my mind just tells me Asunoo. But yeah, I apologize for that. So Asunoo, if you watch the VOD, I'm sorry. I will keep it in mind. Yeah, SkandeaR driving some good lines here. So this section is quite tricky with this boat section where you have to jump over those boats, because this jump especially can be a bit tricky because you need to be quite precise, as well as this section. That was a big run killer for me, that boat section. But yeah, SkandeaR having absolutely zero problems with that, being the RPG god that he is. So yeah, SkandeaR nearing the last section, which is a garden kind of section where you have to get some speed to make the last jump to the finish. So let's see how he does it. Yeah, SkandeaR, he's just amazing, man. Such a consistent driver, like in this format, he is unstoppable. As he nears the finish and clocking in 4:42.9, which is again very impressive. Crazy times here being set. Yeah, again we see all the players being quite divided here actually. Chaos with a 504.1. Asunoo in the garden right now, doing some gardening. But it's actually interesting because will Ableton be even able to finish? He's got 20 seconds and I think it's gonna be pressure. Yeah, he actually just DNFs with that wall hit. He knows he's not gonna finish. And that puts SkandeaR on finalist. So SkandeaR has to win just one more round and he will be the winner of this match. So let's see if he does it. So let's do some Cam 7 on this area, see what happens here. Wait, what? Wow. We saw some players already making a mistake even before that. And we see Chaos making another mistake. So that puts him behind by a lot actually. This area is proving to be very difficult for all the players except for SkandeaR. But SkandeaR, what is this? He's actually in 3rd place right now. So he might be feeling the pressure because he's in finalist mode right now. And he really needs to go for the win. Like when you're in finalist mode, you pretty much getting a 2nd position, getting a 3rd position, it doesn't even matter. You just need to get 1st. And he's 1st. GG. Easy. So Asunoo making a mistake there, having to respawn. And yeah, letting SkandeaR pretty much... oh no, that's a big mistake from him. And it puts him actually in 1st or in last place. I think having to respawn twice actually. So that just shows like being in 1st place, it doesn't matter if you fuck up like this. We'll just lose everything. 19 seconds behind he is. So let's see. SkandeaR is in a quite comfortable lead, so he's going for the win. See if he's able to do it. And Chaos and Ableton are about 14 to 16 seconds behind him. And obviously they still want to get some juicy points, like a 6 points wouldn't be too bad for them either. Especially Ableton being last in the leaderboards, he really wants to get some points in. Yeah, I'm gonna follow SkandeaR since he's gonna be on finalist and see if he's gonna make it. Because still just one big mistake and he can still be overtaken. So no, nothing is set in stone right now. But yeah, as you can see, he does this section, he does it very smoothly. He knows exactly what angle to be in with his car. Get the perfect turnaround there. Getting that ticket. That's quite an expensive ticket, by the way. 17 euros. But yeah, this jump from SkandeaR with this drift is just so perfect. He got the right setup where his car is just like nose up and then nose dive down just at the right time. So very impressive. He's definitely practiced very well on this map. On all maps, I think. But yeah, a little bit of insight. So SkandeaR, he banned Mara Park. So does that mean that he's the least consistent on Mara Park? I think we'll find out later on in the event. See if that's his go-to map to ban. But yeah, SkandeaR so far looking solid, not making mistakes. Wonder what time he will clock in. I did have that mistake earlier, so not gonna see a crazy world record run, but still some solid driving here. So let's see, he just has the gardening section coming up here. And then he's pretty much in. Then he will move on to a winner's bracket. I won't I don't want to call it too soon, but at this point all the players are so far behind. I think SkandeaR has it. Just one more section coming up. One last jump and he does it. So SkandeaR, as quite expected by everyone in the chat, moves on to the winner's bracket, winning Group B of round 1. So that's GG. Where can we see the ban list? I don't have it anymore, I didn't save it. I just remembered that SkandeaR banned Mara Park. But yeah, big GG. Obviously SkandeaR not getting that clean sweep, but that might be a little bit too much to ask for, but still just insane driving. Getting like almost driving WR in 2 rounds actually on Jumanji. is just it's so insane. I'm speechless because this performance, you know. It's only SkandeaR who can drive a time like this in rounds, I think. So big GG. But yeah, it's definitely not over, because now the interesting stuff is gonna happen. So there's still one more spot for the winner bracket, and we still have three players who are gonna battle it out for this place. So I think this match will be a lot closer now that we have Ableton, Asunoo and Chaoshand battling it out. So let's look at the leaderboard. We got Asunoo on 52 points, Chaos on 35, and Ableton on 34, so you know, anything can happen, and now these players will all have the chance to get a 10-pointer. Getting a few 10-pointers will get you into finalist mode pretty easily, so let's see. We're back on Dracofold again, and no warm-up this time. We're live, actually. Oh, we're not live. I'm sorry about that. Looks like Asunoo was still loading, and we were starting already before he was loaded, so the round has been restarted, but we're live now. So Asunoo driving solid so far, and we've seen a lot of mistakes in this particular checkpoint. Let's see what will happen. Actually gonna do some cam 7 on this. Making the... oh no. Ableton making a mistake, as well as Asunoo, who is very far behind, and Chaos having to go back a bit to get some speed to make this jump. I think still better than a respawn, but still a big time loss for him, as we see Ableton being in first place right now. That's very nice for him. He definitely needs that 10-pointer being in last place. Getting a 10-pointer would definitely boost his confidence and also boost his position in the leaderboard right now. He definitely needs to get one. Yeah, Chaoshand not too far behind, only 2.5 seconds as he goes for the wallbang strat. And Asunoo, I'm sorry, getting not too far behind as well, so you know, anything can happen. Let's see. Want to follow Chaoshand on this, as he's only 1.7 seconds behind. He's creeping up on Ableton. I'm sure Ableton is aware of this, so he just needs to drive consistent lines and not make mistakes. So yeah, got a little bit of a low speed section coming up. This jump, you definitely don't want to get a bug, and you want to make sure that you just make all the jumps that are following up here. Chaos doing a bit, I think, a bit of a safer strat, going back to get a bit more speed. But Ableton having a bit of a rough landing there, as we saw, and now Chaos is going for the overtake. I guess they're both going for this large jump, and Chaos makes it. Let's see, did Ableton make it? He did. Asunoo making it as well. Look at the pack. Everyone's so close to each other. Everyone is just within 1 second of each other on a map like this. That's actually insane. So we got a match on our hands. Who's gonna get the 10-pointer? Everyone doing the drift correctly. Gotta be lined up here. Wow, look at this. What a battle we have. Oh no, Asunoo, a bit of a rough entry, but not too much of a time loss. Ableton on second place right now. Oh, Asunoo hitting the wall there. And it's not too much of a time loss, but in a close match like this, it can all be decided because of this wall tap, you know. So I'm gonna go to... now let's stay on Asunoo actually. Oh, we see Chaos making the big mistake, having to respawn. So he's out of this round, at least for now. Ableton, he has to make it happen right now. But Asunoo is closing in. He's closing in on... oh no, Ableton, he's crumbling under the pressure. Having to respawn. Asunoo going from last place all the way to first place. So the round has flipped completely on his head. And Chaos and Ableton are pretty close to each other, so they still have to give it their all. But Asunoo is in a quite comfortable lead, and he's already nearing the last checkpoint. And he will clock in a pretty nice time of 4 minutes and 4 seconds, .69. Nice. Ableton being in second place, I think he has this as well. Chaos, I think he had to respawn there, so that's a last place for him. Wow, what a round that was. Crazy. So yeah, Asunoo almost nearing that finalist position. So he will have 62 points. He just needs to win one more round and then he'll have finalist status. But Ableton needs to win 2 rounds, being on 40 points. So he can deny Asunoo another finalist position right now, but he has to be first, or Chaos has to be first. So yeah, actually very close. Right, already we're nearing the decisive part. Will anyone? Oh no, Asunoo making a mistake actually. So let's see. Yeah. Oh, Chaos. He's again having to go back a bit to get some speed. And we see Ableton right now being in a very comfortable lead. So yeah, he just needs to do some solid driving right now. Oh, okay, going for the respawn. I think that was a good decision. So let's see. We got 5 seconds behind him, Chaos. And Asunoo, where is he? He's 11 seconds behind. So this round, again, quite a different dynamic, as we saw Asunoo being, you know, in front usually. But yeah, Ableton, he just wants to drive some solid times, and I think he also just wants to deny, Asunoo that finalist position above all, because that's scary, you know, knowing that you still have to get points while another player is on finalist position. That can be very stressful. But yeah, Chaoshand is actually closing in, so let's follow him, see if we can make it happen. Asunoo is also closing in, only being 6 seconds in front or behind. So let's take a look. What will happen? Still 2.6 seconds. Oh no. Oh no, Chaos having to respawn. And we saw Asunoo being quite close to Chaos there. So I'm gonna switch over to him. See if he can make the takeover happen. As we see only 1 second, 1.5 second dividing Chaos and Asunoo right now. Asunoo going for the safer way, so that was a bit of a time loss for him. Not too much though, but we're nearing the end of this map, so you know, you're gonna blow away chances to get to gain time. And Asunoo, he really wants to you know, get that 10-pointer. But yeah, let's see. Will he go for some risky lines? I think he should at this point, because Chaos is not too much in front of him. As we see, look at this, he's actually closing in. But actually Chaos is actually closing in on Ableton as well. And Ableton making it that... Oh no. That's the worst possible... That's the worst possible mistake you can do. Being in the lead and now being in last place just like that, and that's gonna be so demotivating for him. He was actually looking so consistent. Oh no. And Asunoo getting the lead right now. Chaos looks like he's making another mistake, so yeah, that's just like that. The round has again flipped on his head, like everyone respawning. That's insane. What's happening? Alright, so Asunoo, he really wants to get the 10 pointer. Let's see if he drives the last part solid. Oh my god, what are you doing? I think he felt the pressure there, and Chaos getting that lead. I don't think he realizes yet, because he has to get the next checkpoint, and now he realizes. Asunoo, what are you doing? We're nearing the last part. Oh my god, look how close it is. But it's actually Chaoshand winning this round with just 5 less than half of a second deficit in between each other. That was insane. What a round. And yeah, what an insane round that was. We saw, you know, Ableton crumbling under the pressure while being in a comfortable lead, and then we saw Asunoo taking over that lead, and then Chaos just snatching that lead right in front of him on the last couple checkpoints. That was insane. What a round. Alright, let's go into the last round of Drakkenfold. We see Asunoo right now, you know, he's gonna get finalist mode no matter what. Like, he can be last place and still get finalist mode. So he just wants to deny that 10 pointer from his opponents. But yeah, Chaos and Ableton really want to get that 10 pointer, so they will have more chances of denying that winner position. So let's see how this is gonna unfold. Asunoo being in the lead right now, but not by too much, as we see Chaos just 0.8 behind, but Ableton being already 9 seconds behind, so looks like he's a bit out of it. Yeah, let's follow this battle between Asunoo and Chaos. See if he can make it happen. And look at that exit speed. He had the perfect exit speed there, and just like that, he just gets the lead. What an insane line that was, but Asunoo sniping him back with that wall touch. I think Chaos not having the best approach there, going for like some no-slide drift or something. But yeah, hitting that wall is definitely more advantageous there. Asunoo for now being in first place. But yeah, Chaos definitely not gonna give up right now. He has to step it up. Getting through that section. Oh, that looked a bit rough, but he's making it. Yeah, this turnaround, it looks like... it's okay, it's okay. Oh no, that's a wall touch. And that's like half a second or a second lost. But yeah, Asunoo, will he deny that 10 pointer from Chaos and Ableton? We will see as we near the second part of this map. A little bit of a press forward section here. This is not what you have to drive, it's just press forward. But yeah, Chaos, he really wants that 10 pointer, because I think, yeah, that would put him on 59 points. And that would be very nice for a score. But yeah, Asunoo, no matter what, will definitely have at least 2 finalist rounds where he has a chance to win, while the other players still have to get to finalist round. No slide drift. Yeah, big brain commentating. Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying, there will be at least a couple chances for Asunoo to get to win and get to winner's bracket, as well as SkandeaR. While Chaos and Ableton have to really focus on denying that first place after this round. They will really have to deny that first place from Asunoo if they really want to make it. And Chaos making another mistake, as we see Ableton going for the overtake. But yeah, Asunoo, let's watch him a little bit, see if he's gonna make a mistake on this jump, which he did on the previous round, but it looks like he's making it smooth right now. Oh, that was... wow, why would you risk it? That was so risky. Did you see? But yeah, he's doing it, getting to finalist position, clocking in a very nice time actually. 3:52, that's pretty nice. That's very nice. Ableton Oh no, Ableton getting a no slide there, and Chaos in the last possible second sniping him. No, Ableton. He's so nervous right now. I think he's feeling the pressure. He's really feeling it. But yeah, looks like Asunoo getting that finalist position, so he just needs to win one more round. Yeah, again, very nice time set by him. But yeah, just one more round, and we saw Asunoo was very consistent on Jumanji. I think earlier he won two. Did he win 2 rounds? I think he won at least 1 or 2 rounds on this map. I can't remember exactly. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough challenge for Chaos and Ableton, but they have to deny him. They have to deny him that first place if they want to have a chance. We see the scoreboard here. Chaos only 55 points and Ableton 48 points. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough challenge, but let's see if they can do it. Jumanji. Saw earlier Asunoo again being consistent on this map, so we'll see what happens. Will he do it? Oh, okay, that's a good start for Ableton and Chaos, but Ableton also making a mistake. So I think they made a mistake on the exact same block actually. So yeah, Chaos right now enjoying a comfortable lead of 5 seconds. But yeah, anything can happen, so he just needs to hold that all the way through the finish. But yeah, Ableton a bit nicer pipe sections there, so he's taking that second position. And let's see, Asunoo still holding on. He really wants to, you know, just get this match over with. He's finalist. He doesn't want to give more chances to his opponent. And we see Chaos dropping a little bit, so he's not too far behind, or not too far in front. He's within reach right now. Ooh, Asunoo doing a very nice approach there on that half pipe. Gaining a little bit of time there. As we see just 1.2 seconds in between each other. Quite a close round we have on our hands right now. As we see Chaos doing a nice wall jump, as well as Asunoo. Let's get into the perspective of Ableton, so we have a nice overview of all the cars driving. Look at this close round though. Only 2 seconds in between every driver. Oh, and we see Asunoo. Out of all players, Asunoo making a mistake, having to respawn there, and that's a big time loss. That's, I would say that's like 10 seconds or even more, maybe. So that's pretty much the perfect scenario for Chaos and Ableton. So yeah, 11.9 seconds behind, so that's a very tough crash for him. So let's see who will get that 10-pointer. Is it going to be Chaos or Ableton? Oh, Ableton landing quite rough there, but I think he has enough speed to make this jump, and he does. But yeah, Chaos just gaining second by second, just gaining a little bit more over Ableton. He just needs to drive consistent lines and not risk too much, and he got the 10-pointer in the bag, and that would put him on 65 points. So he's gonna be close to you know, that finalist position, and if that happens, that's gonna be a nightmare for Asunoo. But yeah, let's just watch this unfold as we see, you know, Ableton 2.7 seconds behind. That's just one mistake, and you know, anything can happen. Asunoo being a little bit further behind though. I think he is out of this round. 9 seconds. That's a bit harder to recover from. So yeah, Chaos just needs to focus on solid driving right now. Will he do it? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's just saving it a little bit there. I think he slowed down a bit, so he had a good lineup. But yeah, Chaos getting that first position. If he makes this last jump, will he do it? And I think he does. That's a pretty decent time for him. For a minute and 12 seconds. And Ableton, second position, and Asunoo, you know, getting last place with that huge mistake actually. Big respawn for him. So yeah, Chaoshand 65 points, Ableton 54 points, and another chance for Asunoo to get rid of this finalist position and just get to the winner's bracket, but it's pretty much his match to lose right now. If he doesn't win this round, it will be very tough, because Chaos will have a chance to get into finalist position, and then, you know, anything can happen. Let's see if he's gonna do it. Right now being on a nice lead. In first place, Chaos, Asunoo on second, and Ableton, let's switch over to him, on third place. Everyone landing the flip. Let's see this pipe section, which we saw be quite decisive already. Let's see. Oh, Ableton going for that big risk. Not actually paying off too much, but he does gain a position on Asunoo. So yeah, this pipe section can be, you know, quite risky if you decided to get that fast line. But yeah, still less than a second dividing each player. Asunoo is creeping in the back with this finalist position, and yeah, let's see what happens. Asunoo getting more speed, going for the overtake, getting second right now. Ableton must be sweating very much, but I think everyone is sweating very much as we see Ableton going for first place. I don't know how that happened, but suddenly he's in first. But yeah, not by a long shot, pretty much. Look at how equal all the times are. They're less than 0.2 of a second, like close to each other, like all these players. It's insane to see. What a battle we have, and just one tiny hit and you lost your lead. It just shows the level of consistency with these players right now. Look at this, still keeping it up. Who's gonna make him first mistake? Ableton going into the lead, but Asunoo getting a nicer drift there. And I think this construction buildings are gonna be quite decisive. Ooh, Ableton keeping more speed in this section and getting first place again. He really wants to deny Asunoo this finalist status. But yeah, let's see. Getting a nice neo drift there. And still, Ableton and Asunoo battling it out for first place. It's so crazy to see just this switching positions right now. And just that slimy little drift there, missed drift from Ableton. Lets Asunoo gain like 0.2 or 0.3. But then again, this section you want to have enough exit speed. Oh, it's gonna be so close. Will Asunoo keep his lead and move over to winner's bracket? It's looking like it so far, but yeah, I think Ableton and Chaos, they have to just risk it. They have to go full risk right now. Asunoo, he's crashing, and he's out of it. That was a huge crash, and because we're on the grass surface here, it takes a long time to recover from this crash. So we see 5 seconds behind right now. And Ableton, he made a slight mistake as well, which allows Chaoshand to move in first place. What an insane battle we have. Throwing for content, exactly. Chaos is probably like, what the fuck happened in this round? But he's getting a nice juicy 10-pointer. Ableton getting 6 points. What an insane match that was. Man, that's some nice content we got there. Yeah. Exactly, that was such a close battle in between all the players. It was literally like half the map basically was like 0.4 in between all the players. What an insane battle. So yeah, now we got a pretty spicy situation with Chaos actually being in finalist position. Asunoo, he's just like, he let a couple chances slip by through his fingers, and now he's like, what the fuck, Chaos. He's in finalist position as well, and now things are gonna heat up. And Chaos, we saw almost making a mistake, but he recovers. Oh, not the best landing there, clipping the border and being in last place. So that's not too good for him. Let's see if he can catch up though. Oh, Ableton, I think it was risking too hard. Yeah, his line is just too risky for rounds, and now he has to respawn because of that. So that puts him behind 8 seconds, which is not what you want to see. He just wants to deny the victory, but it's gonna be hard being behind like this. So Chaos, 2 seconds behind, not too bad, definitely not out of reach, but he has to step it up. He really doesn't want to, now he has a chance to actually win, being in finalist mode. He wants to make use of that. Exactly, that's the thing. Ableton, he has to risk to deny this, yeah, he pretty much doesn't have a choice, like he has to risk, because if he doesn't win, then he's out of it. He has to risk it. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, now he made one mistake, and it's pretty safe to say that he's already out of it. You know, like he still has to continue driving because a mistake can always happen. But yeah, it doesn't look very bright for him. For Ableton, that is. But yeah, we still have a battle on our hands between Asunoo and Chaos. Who will move on to winner's bracket? Who will move on to lowers bracket? It's gonna be exciting. Just 2.5 seconds in between each other. Not as close as previous round, but you know, one crash will easily eat 8 seconds of your run. So yeah, let's keep an eye out for a crash. And Chaos, I wonder, I think he has to risk it because he can't really just hope for a mistake. Like he has to also, you know, drive very consistent lines and also very fast lines if he wants to have a chance here. Right, not having the best line there. Oh, I thought he was gonna hit, but actually managed to. Alright, I think that was a little bit bumpy there, but he does have a bit of exit speed to make this jump, so it's all good. But yeah, you don't want to slip up on like these moments, you know. You have to go full risk. Being 3 seconds behind is not much, but you have to make it happen like, at some point. You have to go for it, and Asunoo, he's not making a mistake right now. He's driving solid, so... Right, I'm gonna go over to Asunoo, see if he's gonna make it happen. Will he make a mistake, or will he win second place of this? Oh my god. Asunoo, what are you doing? And he's taking so much time respawning. It's GG. It's GG. Chaos. He just has to save it. I think he knows already. He has to save it right now. 7 seconds behind is Ableton. It's GG. Chaos moves in. What is this? What is this craziness? What is this craziness? So we got Asunoo being how much rounds? He was finalist for 3 to 4 rounds. And he just couldn't make it happen. Not on Drakavold, not on Jumanji. And Chaos managed to just snipe him. And Chaos and SkandeaR move in to the winner's bracket, while Asunoo and Ableton move into the lowers bracket. What a match. That is actually insane. Little bit of a plot twist there. But yeah, I think Asunoo must be very unhappy with this result, being unfinalist for such a long time. That's very hard to take. So yeah, that sucks a lot. But yeah, it is what it is. And what a match we had though. SkandeaR obviously setting crazy almost WR times earlier. Then you know, Asunoo seemingly looks like he had it in the bag, and then just Chaoshand sniping him. What insane performance from all the players. But yeah, what a match. I think there's another match going on actually. So